represent. I'm just looking at the screen here to pivot back from this important lesson on history and immigration. Pennsylvania, almost 50% of the votes now recorded. It truly is neck and neck.
It truly is. It's been switching back and forth from a light red to a light blue, and it's coming from here and there because it's right 49.9, 49.2. It goes up, it goes down. It's really there.
That's where Jameer is. We might have to bring Jameer back on at 3 a.m., so tell him not to fall asleep. Jameer may cast the deciding vote from this battleground state of Pennsylvania. The experts are saying that it could come down to Pennsylvania. In 2000, it came down to Florida. In 2020, it was Georgia. It was Arizona. So it's going to be a late night. Make sure you have your cachapas. Make sure you have your tea. Make sure you have your papelón, just citing some of the yummy Venezuelan foods that are going to help me get through this night.
Yeah, Danny, we have a long way to go until the trends are steady and until we have like something similar to an outcome of this election. But also, we are not just chasing the numbers here. We are not just doing the math. We are not just adding up. We are seeing from a southern, global south perspective, we are seeing this election rolls out. And which one are the social, the economic, the historical, the political landscapes and intersections, as we have been saying, that come to play a big role in the decisions that the American people are taking tonight. So, Belen?
Well, I was thinking how we're talking about the numbers. We're talking about trying to really analyze what is going on. What are the big topics that have driven these campaigns, that have driven U.S. citizens to either vote for these candidates, vote for an alternative party, or decide not to cast their votes in this democratic system that is the system of the United States with all its things that it has. We were talking about migration just moments ago, and it's really the talk about migration, the talk about the possibilities of the Latino vote, for example. In the case of Trump, it has put him in a particular spot if we consider both his rhetoric, his anti-migrant rhetoric on the one hand, and then his need to appeal to some of these voters on key states like the ones we were just saying, like Pennsylvania, for example. So there's a back and forth there. What do you think about this vote? Because it's a neck-to-neck election, many are saying that it will come back to the same minority populations that the Trump rhetoric has been targeting. What do you think about this?
If we look at the entire political panorama, the biggest issues for the American people, both from conservative polling and liberal polling, are the quote-unquote state of the democracy. That's more of a liberal issue. Immigration is huge. The issue of abortion. And I'm drawing a blank on the the economy, of course. And that's why they've both tried to position themselves as somehow in solidarity with blue-collar America. Kamala Harris is not a billionaire. She's worth in the range with her Zionist husband of about $5 million. Nothing to scoff at from the perspective of most of us who try to get by on $40,000 or $50,000 in that range salaries. So many of us still continue to live below the poverty line. I think it's important, Belen, how you pointed out the hypocrisy, the political opportunism. Trump 1 minute is insulting immigrants and scapegoating immigrants, and then he pivots around and he bows down before them and says, please vote for me. I love the Saudis. And he's a professional actor. What a shame that so many of us fall for his professional acting skills. These are not human beings that could in any way feel real life compassion towards us.